Imagine if computers could learn the same way humans do, not by following strict instructions, but by learning from experience. Imagine a computer that can recognize faces, recommend movies, or even drive a car on its own. It might sound like science fiction, but it's actually real. This technology is called machine learning. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence, often called AI. Normally, computers follow exact instructions, but with machine learning, things work differently. We give it data and allow it to learn patterns. The more data the computer studies, the better it becomes at making decisions. To understand this better, let's think about how humans learn. Imagine teaching a child to recognize animals. You show the child pictures of cats and dogs. At first, the child might get confused. But after seeing many examples, the child starts to notice patterns. Cats usually have pointy ears and smaller faces. Dogs often have longer noses and different shapes. Slowly, the child begins to understand the differences. Learning takes time, and mistakes are a natural part of the process. Each mistake helps the child learn something new. Over time, the child becomes much better at recognizing animals correctly. Computers that use machine learning learn in a very similar way. They analyze examples, make mistakes, adjust their understanding, and gradually improve their accuracy. For computers, these examples are called data. Data can come in many forms. It could be pictures, numbers, text, videos, or even sound. The more data a machine receives, the more patterns it can discover, and the more patterns it learns, the better it becomes at performing tasks. When a computer studies data to learn patterns, this process is called training. During training, the machine analyzes thousands or even millions of examples. It tries to find the hidden rules. Once it learns these patterns, it can use them to make predictions or decisions. Some machine learning systems use something called neural networks. They are inspired by the structure of the human brain. They are made up of layers of small units called neurons. Each layer processes information as data moves through the network. The system gradually learns more complex patterns. This allows the machine to understand information in deeper and more sophisticated ways. After training is complete, the system can start making predictions. For example, if the machine has learned from thousands of images of cats and dogs, it can analyze a new picture and decide whether it is a cat or a dog. The more data it has learned from, the more accurate its predictions become. Machine learning is already part of our everyday lives. When you watch videos on platforms like YouTube or movies on streaming services like Netflix, the system recommends new content for you. These recommendations are powered by machine learning algorithms. They analyze your previous activity and suggest content that you are more likely to enjoy. Email services also rely on machine learning. They automatically detect spam messages. By studying millions of emails, the system learns common patterns that appear in spam messages. Over time, it becomes better at identifying unwanted emails and protecting users from them. Another powerful example of machine learning is self-driving cars. These vehicles use cameras and sensors. Machine learning systems help them recognize roads, traffic signs, other vehicles, and pedestrians. Based on the patterns they have learned, the cars can make driving decisions in real time. There are three main types of machine learning. The first type is called supervised learning. In supervised learning, the machine learns from labeled examples. We might show it thousands of pictures labeled as cat or dog. The machine studies these labeled examples and learns to predict the correct label when it sees new data. The second type is called unsupervised learning. In this case, the data does not come with labels. The machine must explore the data and discover patterns on its own. It might group similar items together. The third type is called reinforcement learning. This method works through rewards and penalties. The machine tries different actions and receives feedback. If it makes a good decision, it receives a reward. If it makes a mistake, it receives a penalty. Over time, the system learns which actions lead to the best results. Machine learning is transforming many industries around the world. In healthcare, it helps doctors detect diseases earlier. In finance, it helps detect fraud and manage risk. In entertainment, it powers recommendation systems. As technology continues to advance, machine learning will become even more powerful. It will help solve complex problems, improve automation, and support decision-making in ways that were once impossible. Understanding machine learning helps us understand the technology shaping our future. It is already present in our phones, our cars, our emails, and the apps we use every day. By learning how it works, we can better prepare for a world where artificial intelligence plays an increasingly important role. If you enjoyed this explanation, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content that makes complex ideas simple. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.